fire season just around the corner. SDG&E is hosting a series of drive-through wildfire safety fairs, and joining us now to tell us more about it is SDG&E Communications Manager Denice Menard. Denice, it's always nice to see you. How are you doing?
It's good to see you too, Phil. How are you?
I'm good. Well, you know, it's getting hot outside, and this is very timely. So you've got these fairs starting this weekend. Just tell us what people can expect.
Well, the fun thing about this weekend is we are having, as you said, the drive-through wildfire safety fair. So they're going to be a little bit different than what we had last year, right? So last year we were able to invite the community in and get a chance to talk to our meteorologist and talk to our vegetation management team and ask kind of those one-on-one questions. Well, the world that we live in now, things have changed, so we're changing along with it. So we decided to go ahead and do the drive-through safety fairs. We're asking people to hop into their cars and be patient. We're going to have them line up. We have some really cool booths with all of our partners, and we're going to be handing out safely with our masks on. We'll be handing out these really cool backpacks. So I know that you wanted to see a little bit of this, and also we are going to have those safety fairs. So I think you have a full screen up.
Those are some of the locations I think on the screen right there. But let's take a look at that. Yeah. You were going to show us a backpack. Show us what's inside there and what people can see when they pick one up.
Absolutely. We have all kinds of goodies. So this is one of the things that we're going to be handing out. It is one per car. And what we're doing is we're asking people to kind of go ahead and open this up and take a look and talk to their families about what's inside. And one of the things that most of us have nowadays is obviously a mask. But even if it wasn't COVID-19 right now, we really want people to have this mask, because if there's a wildfire, you want to have something like this. One of the other things that we talk about is the all-important toilet paper. So everybody seems to have their toilet paper handy. And another cool thing is if for some reason you and your family happen to need to evacuate outside, sometimes a glow stick is really handy. Having maybe a whistle so that you guys can get a hold of each other, things like that. And something else for your wildfire safety kit for sure is a charger. So you want to have your cell phone charger, because when the electricity is out, that's one of the things that you're absolutely going to want to do is to charge your cell phone.
You know, over the years, you and I, as journalists in the field, also covered many of these fire events. And let's talk about the safety that's involved here and also the public safety power shutoffs. What are people needing to know about that?
Well, and it's kind of ironic that you happen to say that, because I was thinking about that a little bit earlier. I mean, I remember when I first moved here to San Diego, one of the things that I actually did was one of my very first assignments. I was out in the field with a wildfire behind me talking about it and telling people to evacuate if the police are telling you to evacuate. So public safety power shutoffs are one of the things that sometimes we have to do if the conditions are right. And the reason that we do that is for public safety. So that's one of the things that we are always trying to explain to people, that is for the safety of the public. If for any reason the conditions are right, that perhaps a wildfire might start, we want people to get out safely and listen to the authorities.
You know, we've already had a couple of fires spark up, no surprise here, and everybody's been very quick to try to put them out. What really is the goal here? I understand, I know CAL FIRE was saying something, they want to keep them to 10 acres. And of course, SDG&E takes their part by using the sky crane. We've seen that in action too. I'm sure that's at the ready as well right now.
Absolutely. I mean, we partner with CAL FIRE, of course, so we have all of our assets there at Gillespie Field, and then whenever they need to take off and do anything for the public as far as making sure that these fires get put out, we absolutely do. So yes, of course, we're constantly partnering, and when you say down to 10 acres, wouldn't it be nice just to have no fires? Wouldn't that be a fabulous thing this year? But as we know, unfortunately, we do have wildfire season, which is why we're having these wildfire safety fairs and why we're asking people to make sure that they have their backpacks, safety kits ready, so if they need to grab them and run out the door with their family, they'll be ready to go. You
know, it's great that you guys are supplying those, because many people forget about that, and it's sometimes it's just too late. This first event, by the way, is tomorrow, right? It's from 10 in the morning until noon. It's happening at the Ramona Outdoor Community Center. We've got the full screen for people that are in the know right there, and you can see what's going on. But you're going to have other ones, looks like in Julian, also Mountain Empire School, and also the Viejas Casino. So a lot of these events, Denice, coming up, and I know that you want to say a final word about this for people to really try to attend these things if they can.
Well, and that's the thing. We're doing them from 10 to noon because, as Aloha just mentioned, it's going to be hot tomorrow. So we want people to be safe in their cars. We want them to wear their masks. We're going to have our masks on. We're going to be safely handing these things to everybody. But again, be patient, be careful. We're going to probably have pretty long lines, so we just want everybody to have a really good time. Even though we're doing the wildfire safety fairs in the car, it's still supposed to be a fun event, and that's really what we want everybody to come there with, to learn to be prepared and to kind of have some fun, and it should be a joyous occasion.
All right, Denice Menard, thank you very much representing SDG&E. Always a pleasure to see you, and good luck with that event this weekend.
Thanks, Phil.